Howdy peeps. I have a very exciting video for you today. Today we are going to be tasting the best beer in Africa. The Soul Barrel Brewing Company Live Culture Cape Wild Ale. I think this is the one. Cape Wild Ale. So yeah, I entered a competition recently, the Africa Beer Cup Homebrewer Division, and entered a couple beers. My Flower Child's Passion Fruit IPA, and then also entered the Dale, the Pale Ale. And yeah, so those two beers placed, the Pale Ale placed 13th, and the Flower Child placed 16th. And the judges' comments were pretty much what I would expect. The Pale Ale, the comment was that it wasn't malty enough, which I expected before, because I did throw in around 100 grams of dextrose to thin it out, to make it a little bit more of a quaffing pale ale, so it wasn't so heavy. So obviously that wasn't true to style. I should have just done pure malt if I wanted to get good scores. But that one came 13th, and then the Flower Child, which I actually thought was a really good beer, got a 16th place. And the comment was I'd entered it in the wrong category, because I entered it in English IPA category with an addition of fruit. And I think all of the judges basically said it should have been entered in the fruit beer category. So I got penalized quite heavily for that. So anyway, let's get straight to it. This beer won best beer in the world. I think it's this one, the Live Culture Cape Wild Ale. Super excited to taste this. Also pretty nervous that I will not enjoy it. And that would mean that I maybe don't have such a good palate. But let's try it out. Okay, very odd kind of waxy thing, very fancy. Can even see little bits of yeast sediment on the bottle. All right, let's give it a go. Wild Ale. Okay. Very wild nose. It's quite nice actually. It's like a lot of sherbet, a little bit like a kind of a champagne-y, yeasty nose. Very nice. Quite clean. Quite clean. None of those kind of burnt, malty sugars that I don't like. Wow, yeah, that's super sour. It's like a saison. Got a little bit of a weird kind of flavor to it. I don't know how to describe it. It's fresh and it's beautifully made. Just has a slight little garbage aftertaste. Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, I'll quaff through that. It's nice and clean. The unusual taste is kind of interesting. It makes you want to taste it a bit more. But yeah, very interesting beer. Won best beer of Africa in the Africa Beer Cup, if this is the one. Apparently they only made like one keg of the actual beer that they submitted, so this could be slightly different. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that live tasting.